Hello, hello, hello. Hey, ladies, this one is for you. Today, we're going to do a deep dive into health consciousness. Now, this is super important for all of us, right, that are doing all the things, especially those female entrepreneurs who are not only running businesses, but running families and living our most inspired lives. So, welcome to the VegInspired Live. We've already got comments coming in from Oregon. Where else are you tuning in from today? Let me know. Give me a hashtag team live if you are watching this live. And then drop in the chat if you are watching this as a replay, hashtag team replay. That way I'll know if you are more live or more replay, and we'll be able to really maximize future content. Now, our live show that we do every Tuesday is here for you. And we want to elevate your world and help you start to live your most empowered and aligned, inspired lives with your business, your life, and your wellness, helping you truly live a veg-inspired life. Quick background, I'm a real person. I travel full-time in a fifth wheel RV. We are coming to you live from Florida. I do travel with my husband and my cat, mostly my cat, who is unpredictable and often makes noises. Right now, he is peering out the window. I can see his tail. I would assume that we're going to be okay, but you never know when he gets excited, because I'm excited and he jumps up here. So real life living over here. And I, like I said, I'm coming to you live from Florida, but I am your host. My name is Kathy Davis. I am a busy female entrepreneur, mindset and wellness mentor, founder of VegInspired, and a 4-time best-selling author. I lead other female entrepreneurs to live their best, most inspired lives fueled by plants. So here at VegInspired, we talk mindset, we talk entrepreneurship, we talk lifestyle, and we fuel it all with an eat more plants philosophy. So if you're new around here, welcome. If you are tuning in over on YouTube, catching this, give me a hey, let me know. And if you are a raving fan, longtime fan, VegInspired community member, welcome back. A warm welcome. Lots of love to you as well. So today we're going to dig into health consciousness, and I love to be interactive. So feel free to drop yeses and nos in the chat as I'm going. But do you know what health consciousness means? Do you know what it is? You know, a lot of times we hear these phrases, we hear these words, and we're not entirely sure what they mean. Do you know what health consciousness is? What health consciousness means? And if not, that's okay, because I'm going to dig into it today. So, as a quick definition, it is the level of which a person, so you, behaves in regards to their health. It is their self-awareness. It is your actions. It is your willingness to lead a life that's orientated around and to your own health. Consciousness being awake or aware, and health being wellness or well-being, it truly is defined as your own awareness or awakeness to your own health. So your health consciousness is your awakeness to your health. Now, here's the thing. I don't know about you, but we always seem like we can be awake to other people's health and wellness. We can look at people and be like, ooh, yeah, they don't seem so healthy. But are we looking at ourselves saying, gosh, if I shifted a few things, could my wellness be better? And I was very much that. I could not see my own health. It was like there was a block there. And let's face it, as females, especially female entrepreneurs, we are often putting everything else in front of us. We put ourselves, our health, our well-being on the back burner. In fact, the Google machine said that over 75% of women put their own wellness last behind their family, their career, or business. Now, you guys, we got to do better. So today we're going to work on activating your health consciousness so that you can be aware and begin to take some action toward putting your health, wellness, and well-being more at the top of the list. It may never be first, right? There's always going to be something that you deem maybe even more important. But truly, to me, your health, your wellness is the most important thing, because when you are healthy, when you are taking actions towards bettering yourself, you can then be there for everyone else in your life. So I'm going to run through a few things, about 5 things that you can do to activate your health consciousness. Number 1, take an audit. Where are you with your health and wellness right now? What % of the day are you putting your health and wellness as a priority? Are you nourishing your body with healthy whole foods? And if you need help with that, just comment meal plan and the team will get in touch with you some resources. So, are you taking actions towards your health? Are you taking those healthy actions, movement, hydration, maybe meditation or journaling, something to reduce the stress, nourishing foods, sleep, downtime? Are you turning off those screens? Are you giving yourself time to reset? Are you resting? Or are you just on the hustle bus, scurrying around trying to do it all? See, the beauty in this audit is it creates an awareness. So it's not about beating yourself up for not putting your health first or not having a health consciousness. It's about becoming aware, which moves us into number 2. Once you've done the audit, pause. Stop. Take a deep breath. This is an opportunity to move forward very intentionally. The biggest mistake I see people make is that they do this audit and then they want to change everything. So they go out and they buy all these healthy foods. They buy all these things. They do all this stuff. They download all the apps. They buy new sneakers. They try to rearrange their entire life. And they basically turn on more of a hustle, right? They jump on a bigger hustle bus, the double-decker hustle bus of trying to fix all the things. But here's the thing. We don't have to fix all the things. We can simply fix 1 or 2, the lowest hanging fruit, which we're going to get into. So we do the audit and we pause. We see this as an opportunity to make changes. And instead of battling all the habits, all the things, right, trying to fight a dozen ninjas, we just pick 1 or 2. So again, you do your audit and you pause. You take a deep breath. You take a step back. Maybe you even take your audit and you put it down, away. And you take time to see what your day looks like. Maybe 24 hours, that audit just stays away. Sometimes the awareness alone helps you make different choices. So then you pick up your audit again and you isolate 1 to 2 low-hanging fruit. What are those low-hanging fruit modifications that you can make to your day? Can you be more intentional about your movement? Maybe setting it as a habit to park further away at the store or at the office. Can you get to bed if half an hour earlier or 15 minutes earlier? Can you make a simple swap from processed foods, maybe a processed granola bar, super processed, lots of sugar, to maybe a healthier trail mix or a trail mix bar where you can physically see the whole ingredients, the nuts, the seeds, the berries, the dried fruit, the oats, right in the bar. Nothing's been like pulverized. Can you pick up a piece of fruit? Can you just simply add some more water to your day? What are those low-hanging fruits? What are those low-hanging habits that you can begin? Now, I will tell you, adding water to your day is a totally new habit. You got to remember the bottle. You got to have space to be able to fill it, right? There's like things that go along with it. I've been walking 10,000 steps a day since January 1st. It was a new habit. And guess what? There were some days that I didn't want to get up and do it. But I did because I made a commitment to myself. So sometimes that health consciousness is more about the commitment you make to yourself than to anyone else. Which comes to number 3, Track your progress. Again, you don't have to try and change everything. You can simply track progress on 1 to 2 habits. Like I said, maybe it's sleep, maybe it's water, maybe it's more whole plant foods, whatever it is, write it down, put a little smiley face. If you're a sticker person, go buy yourself some gold stars and just start tracking. If you want an actual tracker, just comment tracker and one of the team members will get that out to you. But just take the action. Don't hold up till those stars stickers come from Amazon or wherever you're going to get them. Just take the action, put little dots, and then cover them up with a little sticker when you get them, right? Take the action, which leads me to number 4. Celebrate your wins. So here you are with your planner. Maybe you've got your little star stickers and you start to see your wins and you're like, oh my gosh, for 5 days I've been doing it. For 5 days I've been doing it. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. 7 days. Oh my gosh, 8 days. Like maybe next week you're going to be celebrating a week of whatever this new habit is, whatever this new awareness is. And then boom, you have a setback. Maybe you forget. Maybe your day gets so wild and crazy and you honestly just forget. Celebrate your wins and learn from your setbacks. See those setbacks as opportunities to learn and become better prepared. If you forgot, is it something that you can add an alert to your phone, add an alert to your watch? Is it where you can, what can you do to be better prepared? Maybe your day was so wild and busy that you were out and you were like, oh, I wasn't going to eat fast food and I got stuck. How can you be better prepared? So if you're not acknowledging and celebrating your wins, you're missing out on a big step for self-motivation and self-reliance. As a mentor and coach, I encourage my clients to notice and share their wins with me in the community because every win is a step toward their goal. And when we start seeing these wins, we don't feel so far away from that goal, right? The other side of the win is the action, right? The actions that maybe they feel like not a win. Maybe it feels like a setback. And those are beneficial because that allows you to create awareness. It allows you to look at what happened, learn from it, and better prepare for similar situations. So track your wins, celebrate your wins, but also acknowledge and learn from those setbacks. Maybe the gap in the tracker, maybe that one day that you forgot. Maybe you go to bed and you're like, oh, shoot, I forgot to do my thing yesterday. Right? These allow you to project your growth, allow you to progress forward, which leads me to number 5. This is probably the number one thing, but I kept it at number 5 because most people hear this and they're like, well, checking out, too crazy. I want you to shift your mindset. I want you to really start to shift the way that you think about your health, right? If health consciousness is being awake and aware to your health, I want you to shift what that looks like. Now, here's the thing. Most people want to know the tactics. They want to know what to do. They want me to tell them what habits to add. They want me to tell them how to do it. Here's the thing. Until you shift your mindset, you are simply checking boxes. You have to own the consciousness. You have to own your health. So how can you reframe these little changes and see your health and wellness as normal? How can you see these changes as a new normal for you? How can you begin to normalize what this health and wellness that you're uncovering is, what these actions are? Now, if you're like me, you've been exposed to diets, diet culture, dieting your whole adult life, maybe even before you were an adult, right? As a former school teacher, diets, dieting, all that was the talk of the teachers' lounges and teachers' room. And it felt like it didn't matter what job I had, when there were women around, that was all they talked about. But it wasn't about a health consciousness. It was about how can I eat for this goal? Always weight loss. And so this shift to a health consciousness, how can I live a life where health is normalized? How can I live a life where we're normalizing these lifestyle changes? Hydration, movement, energy, joy, freedom, right? These are all things that I have gotten by changing the way that I view food. by adopting habits that feed me and fuel me the best foods possible for my health and well-being. So this is not about a diet. This is not a diet. Eating more plants is not a diet. It is about becoming healthy. It is about becoming aware of your own health, how your body responds to food based on your observations. It is about normalizing what makes you you and what makes you feel energized and feel good. It's also about research. You see, a plant centered way of eating has been proven to be the most effective and healthiest way to eat. If eating more plants is the healthiest way of eating, and you are looking to adopt this health consciousness, this awareness of your own health and well being, it would seem practical that you would begin to eat more plants. You see, but this is where mindset comes in. What is your mindset? You might be listening to me and you might be like, ooh, resistance. Somebody told me that drinking wine is the healthiest thing. If I drank wine every day, that would make me feel good. I don't know about you, but when I drink wine, I do not feel good. I don't care if that's healthy. I also heard that putting butter in my coffee was healthy. So, yeah, perhaps, probably not though. So start to think about, look at what your awareness is around food, around eating, around what you deem as healthy. Are you believing old truths? You know, for most of my adult life, carbs were bad. Y'all, I've lost 50 pounds eating carbs. I am never switching away from carbs not being my favorite thing. Feed me the potatoes, the rice. I've lost 50 freaking pounds eating carbs. I avoided them for like 30 years of my life, maybe 20. So what are you holding on to as truths that may not be truth? That's where the mindset piece comes in. How can you start to shift your perspective towards a true health consciousness and not simply eating for a diet or weight loss, but eating for health, eating for your life, eating so that you can live your most abundant, your most inspired, your most amazing life. And as you are able to redirect your mindset and redirect your thinking towards health consciousness, you begin to shed the diet culture. You begin to stop using that language and you can move past it. But it takes time, it takes awareness. And I've given you a lot to think about. So feel free to drop back in, watch this again. But I want you to remember the biggest takeaway that I want you to have today is that you can activate your health consciousness by deciding, by making a decision to be aware of your choices. You can decide today to be more mindful, more intentional with your thoughts, your words, what you speak, what you think about, your actions, and your desires in regards to your health and wellness. If you are interested in learning more about health and wellness and health consciousness, be sure to register for our upcoming workshop, the Food as Fuel workshop. You can register at veginspired.com/food as fuel. I will go back and drop that link in the chat. You guys, as women, we need to prioritize our health and wellness, and becoming aware of your own health and health consciousness is the first step. So start today. What's the audit? What percentage of your time are you even focused on your health and well-being? And how can you make these shifts so that you can live your best and most inspired life? Lots of hugs, lots of good vibes to you. Eat all the plants, and I will see you next Tuesday for another session all about meal planning of the Veg Inspired Live Show. Bye, everybody.